Hey folks, Gary here. Hey, happy Thursday morning to you from Cole and I. Yeah, what a great day today. Still pretty snowy outside, and it's like -9, -10. But you know what? We went for our walk this morning and it actually felt really, really good. Didn't feel cold at all. And it's because you kind of get used to stuff, right? You get used to that coldness. Kind of the same way that sometimes we rub each other the wrong way, but when you're family, you get used to the other person's differences so they don't bother you nearly as much. That's kind of a horrible segue for what we're going into, but it's what I got for this morning. And so this week we've been looking at how do we get along as the family of God? How do we get along as a church? And I'm actually going to talk about that Sunday morning from Philippians chapter 4. And so I personally I attend an amazing church where we really do get along really, really well. That doesn't always happen in every place, but we do. But that said, there's going to be little things that rub us. And so what do we do about those things? Well, Colossians chapter 3, verses 12 to 14, it talks about that. And it says this. It says, God loves you and has chosen you as his own special people. So God has chosen you. So he's chosen you as his own special person, right? But he's also chosen the person that might irritate you. He's chosen both of you. So there's that part of it. So realize that the person that you might not see things the same way as they see them, but they're chosen by God just as you are. So be gentle, kind, humble, meek, and patient. Boy, patient is a huge one there. It's almost as huge as love, right? Be patient. Put up with one another. So put up with one another. In other words, there might be things that kind of rub you the wrong way. Put up with it, right? Press into love instead. Don't worry about the differences. So put up with each other and forgive anyone who does you wrong, just as Christ has forgiven you. Love is more important than anything else. Love is number one. We always err on the side of loving each other, for sure. So love is more important than anything else. It is what has everything completely together. It's what binds everything together. So we love one another. Now, like I said, fortunately, man, the church in Whitewood is amazing and it's so loving to each other, and it's really, really good. It's beautiful. It really is. But I know it's not the same thing in every church. What do? You push past the differences and you love one another. You love one another deeply and you care for one another. You come to it humbly and with patience, and you look to do the best you can for the other person. You look out for the other person and you love them as someone chosen by God, and you treat them that way. And it's amazing what happens when that takes place, because love always wins out. And it's not just our love, it's the love of Christ flowing through us to them. So, yeah, so how do we get along as a family? We love one another.